Yo guys, edbl here. I thought it'd be fun to give you guys a little tour of the studio. We can't actually do a physical tour because it is just basically this one desk. But I thought what I'd do is make a little tune and through that show you how I use my different pieces of equipment. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll kick off. I've just found a drum loop. It's from Source Lab and it's 91 BPM break 9 verb. Let's have a listen to that just to get a vibe going. Nice already. Because I'm primarily a guitarist, kind of play guitar from like the age of 7, so I often start my ideas with guitar. Now we've got a beat, I'll just stick some chords on it, and yeah, in terms of like processing, this is going through Guitar Rig 7 at this stage. But yeah, Guitar Rig, they have a preset called Jazz Reverb, which is just a nice kind of clean tone. So I use that for basically any sort of clean guitars, which I usually start with. Let's chuck some chords on it. Cool, so there's a little 4-bar loop. Let's see what else we've got. Here we have my nylon classical guitar, which I really love, and I kind of learnt guitar classically when I was growing up as well. So I really kind of often gravitate towards kind of finger picky stuff on here. I think it sounds quite nice, and I love the kind of mix of like live organic instruments and just like program beats or drum breaks. I kind of use this again for like similar stuff, chord stuff, or like kind of layery arpeggio-y bits, because it sounds a bit kind of like almost like a harp or something. So yeah, let's try some of this. See how it sounds in the mix. Cool, sounds quite nice. And then let's just make it nice and reverby, and I'll stick an RC20 on it, which gives it a nice bit of character. Add some more reverb. Sweet. Yeah, next up I'm going to add some bass. Generally I like to use live bass. I do sometimes do synth bass if I want something really deep or like a subby thing. But yeah, otherwise I like to use this little puppy, which is actually like a Squire precision bass. So not like super expensive or fancy, but just sounds really nice. It's got a nice kind of low tone to it, and again just going through Guitar Rig, they have a preset called Fingered Bass Deep, which sounds good. But yeah, let's see how this sounds in the mix. Cool, so that's all sounding nice, and then it's just a case of like adding more layers around this thing now that's going to kind of complement what's already there. One thing I absolutely love doing, I don't really know why, is like a pedal. So basically just one note that's going to work over all the chords that's going on, and it usually sounds really nice on like a strings preset. So this is strings from Labs, which is actually, it's a free download. It's just called Labs Strings basically. Let's see how that sounds in the mix. Cool, so yeah, I'm just going to take the E's because that works over everything. Let's check it in. Nice. And then again, I think that sounds nice but quite clean. So I'll probably chuck RC20 or maybe drip. I'll put drip on it just to give it a bit more character. Just kind of puts it in a different space, gives it a bit of wobble. Cool, and then yeah, just some more layers. So I'm going to sort of do some more MIDI stuff. This again is a free preset. It's just Labs soft piano. Let's get down here maybe. Just working out the chords. And maybe we'll do like a kind of quavery thing just to kind of keep it ticking. Let's try that. Sweet. And again, yeah, I don't want that to be like especially clean or anything, so I'll just add some reverb to it for starters, which this one has its own thing on. Maybe stick it on the right, stick the strings on the left. Let's hear that. Oh yeah, probably quantize it because that wasn't perfect. There we go. Cool, so yeah, interestingly the drum loop is played quite lazily, which sounds sick. So I've quantized the keys, but they're now 2 in time. So I'm just going to nudge them so they match up with the drums. That should sound good. Yeah, that sounds cool. Last couple of bits would maybe be like a synth pad kind of bed thing, which again, I just love the blend of kind of like the organic sounds and the synthy sounds. So this is like a really nice preset on Massive that's just called like Neo Signs. Neo's in the artist. And it just sounds quite like deep and kind of, it's got a little kind of risery thing on it. And it just sits underneath things really nice to just kind of fill out those kind of mid-low frequencies. Let's give that a go. Cool. Let's have a listen to all of that. Sweet. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty cool. If anyone's got any questions about any of the bits I used then, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, see you soon.